Hi Aquarius, welcome to your week ahead taroscope with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. Quick note, my readings are for your sun, moon and ascendant sign. So whether you're a sun, moon or rising sign Aquarius, this is for you. And I always advise that you watch all three to get a clearer, more complete picture of how they're going to speak to you. With that said, they are general readings. Not everything's going to resonate with everybody, and that is just fine. You should always use your own discernment. Before we start, as always, I would like to bless my deck of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance. And I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise and help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So for your key to the week this week, you've got the Justice card. If you before I get into that, if you haven't seen it, please check out the Into the Multiverse Between the Midpoint of Magic and Madness video that I put out. It's really important because this whole week we're going to be in between eclipses, right? We're on the run up to the next one in the series. So this week things tend to, the time in between eclipses is known as a portal, and it's known to be a little bit weird and wonderful. We're Aquarians, so we can deal with it, you know. I'm a total signist, what can I say? That being said, yeah, check out that video. Now, you have the Justice card as your key to the week. The Justice card has been very active for the key to the week this week. And I find this really interesting because it suggests that across the board, there are going to be, this week, I think there are going to be a lot of hard and fast decisions made. I think this is going to be a week where a lot of people either action things or they say, right, this is it. This is what I'm going to commit to. This is what I've made my mind up to do. And I gotta say, even though we're in between eclipses, there is a part of me that feels like whatever we commit to this week, we're gonna see it through to completion, which is both really exciting. I've got that sort of exciting feeling in my chest, but I've also got so my intuition, if you saw my intuition activation webinar, you can purchase that on my store if you wanted to ever watch it back. In that, I talked about the early ways that I really started to categorize how my intuition would speak to me. I used to get two types of feelings, and at the time, because I was really young when this stuff started to happen, I couldn't differentiate between the two. So I called them the popcorn machine. So it's like this really exciting feeling that I get in my chest, and the roller coaster gut. You know, that moment where your gut goes on a roller coaster and you're like, ugh. And so the way that I have come to understand those was, this was an absolute yes, and the roller coaster gut was an absolute no. And at the moment, as I'm thinking about Aquarius energy and people setting something into motion this week, I have both those feelings simultaneously. And so there's a part of me that's like, okay, so this means that it's going to be one of them things. It's like, you will get to the end of it, you will finish it. But it also means there are likely to be holdups, setbacks, hiccups, and you just keep plowing through it. So this is, I'm strangely excited in the best way. And I'm excited, exhilarated, and a little bit terrified all at the same time, just because I know what I've got going on for myself as well. So it'll be interesting to hear you guys in the comments and how this kind of comes about. That being said, there's a commitment being made this week on a really deep level, and I think for a lot of Aquarian people, this is where you really are putting your name to something and you're not holding back in any way, shape or form. For your if you're a continued subby, please don't forget to like, share. If you're a continued subby, you know Rafi loves you. And if you're new to my channel, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose and it resonates, hit the subscribe button. Your actions and options, you have the Page of Wands, right? So your ideas, your creative endeavors, your projects are now first and foremost at your mind. This is you going in for it. That Page of Wands sees you in your powerful creative mode. I call mine my Hermione mode. As soon as I get into Hermione mode, my friends and family are now like, oh, just leave him. He's in that space, right? And I just go off into, usually disappear for about 4 days and then emerge like looking haggard. Clothes a mess, face all plastered with food, and the home is a complete tip. but I've created this shiny, wonderful thing. All that aside, jokes aside, this is you, because you've got this with the Justice card. So it's like this thing, this is going to take up the bulk of your energy, your time, your thought processes. This is you, but you're having fun with it. So even though, yes, there are going to be challenges with this, it's like you're having a great time with it too. For your communications and conversations, you've got the 8 of Cups. This may be for some of you where you are committed to walking away from a connection of some sort. This could be a professional one, an academic one. It almost feels for me like you're kind of in this space, and so it's like, well, something has to give, and in order for me to make this a reality or to give birth to this, I'm going to have to release something else. The 8 of Cups with the Justice card as well. This is a commitment to releasing what is holding you back or tying you down. For those of you that are in some form of academia, that 8 of Cups, in a lot of ways, this could see you saying, you know what, I can put my heart to the side for this in order to get something done. That's not to say that you're going against your integrity or anything like that, but it is you creating space within yourself in order to kind of step back from something and say, you know what, I may feel like this, but this is a part of the path. I have to overcome this hurdle in order to get to that, you know, to get that degree or to get that course or to get that, you know, whatever it might be. For those of you that are working for somebody else as an employee, in a lot of ways, I kind of feel like this is you going to throw the book at somebody. And it's like the person or maybe even the people that you're having to go up against, maybe you really like them, maybe they're friends, maybe these are really good, tight colleagues, but you see something that you can't, it's like, you know what, I'm going to put my heart to the side for this and deal with it head on. For those of you that are business owners, entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, that imposter syndrome, you self-doubt, what? Like, done, right? Well and truly done. If you're a business owner, an entrepreneur, solopreneur, somebody that works for themselves, wherever it is that you have been getting in your own way or self-sabotaging, that shit ends now. For those of you that are, it's a bit vehement, for those of you that are retired and no longer working, again, this could be with a family member or a younger person in your family or your sort of social structure. You may have to have a tough conversation with them and say, listen, what you're doing or the way that you're doing it, this doesn't fly. And so again, you're having to really, it's like, and I don't know if you've seen the meme. It's got like all the signs and their emotions, and you know, some of them have got all of the signs have got something where the heart is, and then Aquarius is just blank. I mean, even Scorpio at least got ice. This could be a week where you do sort of, it's like you're putting your heart to the side. For your love and relationships, you've got the Knight of Pentacles. This I actually like because it suggests that for those of you that are partnered, married, or in long-term commitments, you and your partner are kind of getting out of each other's way. It almost feels to me like maybe you're looking at someone and saying, you know what, this kind of like, yeah, like with your partner, it's almost like you're saying, look, I'm on this journey. I need to do this. I'm probably going to be absent for a while. It doesn't affect us. If you need me, I'm here, but please let me just finish this. Let me just do this, get it off the ground, get it out into the world, and then I will be present. That being said, you've got this with that Page of Wands, and that is you. It's almost like in order to truly enjoy the relationship, you have to complete what you've started. For those of you that are single and looking, ain't it always the way that when you're busy or whatever, somebody seems to pop up? However, I am going to say this to you. The Knight of Pentacles suggests this person's going to be around for a while, or whatever develops between you. It starts this week, but it will be very slow to develop. Part of that is because you're not really that available and you can't afford to be sidetracked this week. For your money and materials, you've got the King of Pentacles, and that is why. Because this is promotion energy. This is big money energy. This is fat wallet energy. This is, the King of Pentacles is about really realizing a dream. Maybe it's not going to show up this week, or, you know, just fall into your lap. But this could definitely be good for finances this week, and whatever boost to the monies comes in this week or shows up, it's here to stay. This is going to, like this, I don't know why, it just feels like a relentless drive towards something. And look, you've got the Knight of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles, which means there's a lot of grit in this week. And that commitment that you make this week, it's like once you're in, you're in. This is it. Like there's no more playing around now, Aquarius. When it comes to your physical health and vitality, the King of Pentacles is your neck, your throat, and this sort of general area. I'm paying special attention to this. If you've been with me long enough, you know this. Got sick in 2018, lost my voice completely for 3 days, threatened to do, you know, interpretive dance tarot readings, which I'm sure would be hilarious. And ever since then, when I push too hard or I get really tired and I start to feel run down, my voice starts to go. So my voice is my warning system. So if you've had anything like that or an experience like it this week, yes, be about your drive, be about your determination. But at that point, you know you need to rest. Take your foot off the pedal. When it comes to your home and environment, for some of you, this looks really nice. I actually think this could be a great time to secure a new property. I think for a lot of you, this could be a great time to secure or at least create a plan around a living situation, and also to do some of the practical work that you might need to on the home. So very much a maintenance week in regards to the home. And then finally, an earth sign person could feature for you this week, you know, a Taurus, Capricorn, or a Virgo. This coupled with the Knight of Pentacles as well, for those of you that are single and looking, it's likely to be that the person that you connect with is an earth sign, which I know a lot of you are probably like, that doesn't make any sense, we're Aquarians. Don't shoot the messenger. With that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have a fantastic week. Let me know in the comments how it shapes up. Take care, and I'll see you soon.